So the traditional crossing and finishing drill would be a ball played along the outside, someone getting onto that ball, playing it in the middle for someone to get onto and to finish in a goal with or without goalkeepers, opposing defenders, and sometimes mannequins are used. Been doing a lot of reading recently around data analytics, and I highly recommend James Tippett's work, especially his new book, X Genius. What is expected goals? Well, goals are quite rare, actually, in the English Premier League. As you can see, about 2.7 per game. All XG is a metric that shows you the probability of a shot being converted as a goal from different areas, different angles. And some models will use whether there are defenders in that space at all. But basically, it's the probability. It works on a scale of 0 to 1. Obviously, the closer to 1, the higher probability. A penalty, as an example, has an XG of 0.75 because it has a 75% chance of being converted as a goal. So since 2013 and 14, which was when sort of XG started to be used in the Premier League, half of all attempts at goal came from outside the box. But as you can see by this graph from James's book, that has started to decline rapidly. So teams are now appearing to value a low number of high probability shots than high numbers of low probability attempts, such as shots from outside the box, which carry a very, very low probability of shot conversion rate. So the average shot from inside the 6-yard box is worth about 0.36 xg, so it's highly valuable as a means of scoring. And I don't think there's anything really particularly outstanding in that, and but from observing the game. The second 6-yard box is a concept just between the 6-yard box and a penalty spot, and about 3/4 of all goals actually originate from this area, which is quite interesting considering the traditional crossing and finishing drill. Although you could argue that when a ball comes in from that wider area, someone will finish it in and around the 6-yard box or the second 6-yard box. It's worth saying that second 6-yard box is also used defensively as well, and has been popularised by the likes of Sean Dyche. In 2010, 2011, there was an average of 16.9 crosses per game from open play. In 2021, so quite recently, it was just 12.7. So those crosses in from wide areas seem to have been declining. But then there's another type of cross which we can attribute a higher value and seems to be becoming more prevalent. So crosses from the penalty area half space, which is highlighted in red there, are nearly twice as likely to be converted from those outside the box. And that's really interesting when we're designing crossing and finishing drills.
On the left-hand side now, looks to the run of De Bruyne, who was too strong there, but Clark pulls it back, and on the left-hand side now, looks to the run of De Bruyne, who was too strong there, but Clark pulls it back, and
into the
on the left-hand side now, looks to the run of De Bruyne, who was too strong there, but Clark pulls it back, and
so if the probability of scoring a goal is much higher from the penalty area half space into the second 6-yard box, do we really need to focus as much on those traditional crossing and finishing drills from wide areas? I don't really know the answer to it, but it's just some thoughts I've had through some reading I've been doing. And if you've got any comments or any thoughts, it would be great to hear them.